there's times to talk and there's times not to, you know. I really wanted to be well-mannered. And I wanted to, a few times I took the time when it was just Kanye and myself in the studio. I said like, hey man, I don't want to talk your ear off, but I do just want to tell you really quick, I'm really thankful for this, man. Like this is super cool. Thanks for bringing me. It's like the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm having fun, man, and learning. And I said that once, and there were a few other times where I would be just kind of confirming orders he would give me, like, hey, I want you to do this and pull that up and sit. And I would say, okay, yep, got it. And he just told me, he was like, you don't need to talk that much. By me telling you something, you can just shake your head and I will know that you know what I'm talking about and that you will understand and you will execute. I trust you to do that. You don't need to say anything back to me. And I realized right then and there, my hyper energy is like too much for this guy. And I need to shut up right now, or I think that that's going to drive him crazy and I'm going to get sent home. Maybe that's why I got sent home. I don't know. We all got sent home. The whole team dissolved. But yeah, I mean, I've had years to think about it though, and it's like, okay, when artists are in the room as an engineer, shut up. They don't need to hear us talk unless we're asked to say something, and that's something I learned.
Yeah. Or if, you know, at some point, if you cross the barrier and actually become like buds, you know, like I feel like there's a point where you become friends with the artist, and then that's fine. But if it's a high level, high profile artist, you got to just shut up until you know otherwise.
Yeah, dude, and it's so tough for me because I'm so extroverted, especially in a situation like that where I'm just so pumped up, and I don't think it was ever out of line. And I think he was just really, you know, cool to tell me that. But yeah,
like noted, you know,
definitely. Well, it went on. You know, there have been like so many future sessions where I've had people in the room and. Even just being on Zoom over COVID and just trying to explain something to an artist, it challenged my thinking and how I'm approaching notes. Because you could really, there's a way to handle notes and there's not. Like an artist could say like, hey man, that thing that's right there, that's super distorted and that's awful. That could be the producer telling you that. But you know in your mind like, dude, I'm using your session. That's your garbage SansAmp plugin that you put on the vocal that you already yelled at me on version 3 about, that you told me not to take that off and not to change that. And now you're yelling at me that it sounds like shit, which I told you that, no. None of that. It's like anything confrontational, anything that's just challenging, anything that doesn't build everybody up and convey to the artist that you are 100% committed to this being a team effort to make the best possible music. If it's anything other than that goal, don't say it. And sometimes just tail between your legs, just accepting, being like, yep, okay, or you got it. Like that. Sometimes that's all it takes. Like you got to put your ego aside. And those are, I think, things that I've been just slowly putting together over time. Just be easy to work with.